there you have it. All 5 absent silhouettes are done. We got all the items we needed for them. Well, for synthesis at least, we didn't get everything, and now all 13 members of Organization 13 are present and accounted for. We've unlocked the ability to do the Paradox Cups, obviously, as I mentioned before when we beat the Goddess of Fate Cup. And we're basically almost ready to go take on Xemnas and win the day and save the world, and Sora might finally get to his kiss from Kairi, you know. Oh, who am I kidding? We're gonna have to wait till Kingdom Hearts 3 for that. But if you'll recall, there was a big thing I left out the last time we came here. This thing. We are finally tackling it. For this, my friends, is the Cavern of Remembrance. If you are low on levels and you need to grind, this is without a doubt the best place in all of the game to go to grind. It's sort of like Cerulean Cave in Pokemon Red, Blue, Fire Red, Leaf Green, Yellow, all that jazz. And it's got incredibly strong Heartless. The funny thing is, though, all the Heartless here are color-coded from previous Heartless. Like, there's going to be the car from Timeless River. I can't remember its name at the moment. The Hook Bats are going to be here. The Monkey Shaman thing from the Lion King world will be here. Oh, speaking of the double, Hook Bats and those ones. However, each of these Heartless has their own unique gimmick about them. When we went to the Underworld... Oh, the Cannon guys, too. But when we went to the Underworld, you will recall that we fought a type of Heartless that was more like a ghost. That is one of the gimmick Heartless here. When you battle said Heartless, you can only inflict damage on it based off of certain things. When it is in its floating mode, I believe, is when you use magic on it. When it is in its land form, you can't use magic on it, so you have to just bash the shit out of it. Yeah, it's pretty straightforward. These Heartless are going to be a bit of a pain in the ass because they are going to be a bit stronger than we're used to Heartless being. And mind you, I've gotten as high a level as I have without even setting foot in the Cavern of Remembrance once. The proof was in that cutscene you saw at the beginning, looking at this area. Now, lordy, the Cavern of Remembrance is huge. Enormous, even. Like, it might be the biggest thing we ever do in this game. There are a ton of items, a ton of stickers, a ton of Heartless, and I have to break that from that side. Crap. But yeah, this is one of those areas where it's actually, like, really important for you not to get lost in. Because if you want to beat this game 100%, or at least get enough of the items to know that you'll be fine, you need to find all the treasure chests. And you'll notice that we've been collecting things known as remembrance items. These, my friends, and my lovelies, and my childrens, and everybody else in between, these are the remembrance things, and the last, unless you haven't done any of the mushrooms, the last of the synthesis items we need to unlock the last piece of Orichalcum Plus, which is needed to get the Ultima weapon. As I've said, there are not 13 in the game, instead there are only 7, but there is a way, in case you haven't been paying attention, of how to get the Ultima weapon with only using those 7. Obviously, I don't expect you all to completely remember what they were, because, well, That would be rude of me. Alright. The car is the same as it is in the, Timeless River. I probably called it Toontown. The last time I was here, well, a couple minutes ago. But yes, once we collect one of each of the remembrance items, we can go make the ultimate weapon. In case you don't know, the ultimate weapon is the most powerful Keyblade in the game. Not in terms of attack power, but in terms of combined magic and strength increase, as well as its ability, which is MP Hestega, which basically is your MP restoration goes up to 75% faster than it does. Oh, sorry, it's the MP time you have to waste is reduced to 75%, which is sort of the same as going to 75% faster, but I digress. Sure, I get everything. I don't think we can get to that ledge just yet. Oh wait, maybe we can trick it out with a glide. I think I could trick this out with a glide. Oh, so close. So close. Alright. Up, but up. One more thing. You can come into the Cavern of Remembrance when you... There you go, perfect. You can come into the Cavern of Remembrance the minute it unlocks during the Battle of Hollow Bastion. But you have to remember one thing. In order to fully complete the Cavern of Remembrance, you need to have maxed out all of the drive forms, including Final Form. Limit Form is not important, but Valor, Wisdom, and Master and Final are the ones you're gonna need to have maxed out, because there are platforming gimmicks in this game that basically require you to keep going. Basically, platforming things that require the boost. Like, for example, you wouldn't have made it up these cliff sides without the Valor jump. There is a quick running thing you have to do that you would not be able to get without the quick run ability. Same with a aerial jumping mechanic and a glide mechanic that you have to do to get through to the next couple of areas. Believe me, I know this game. I tried to do the Cavern of Remembrance when I was a level 33 boy the first time Final Mix came out. Actually, I had played it at my friend's house, the Japanese version, but again, I digress. This is the quick run one. As you can tell, you cannot fly, well, you might be able to glide through it, but basically what you have to do is, like I said, do a quick run. Make sure it's quick run and not anything else, otherwise you might get screwed over like a dodge roll or something. Here are those ghost ones that you can only damage. You can only hit them in the air with magic, and you can only hit them on the ground with physical attacks. Which is why Donald might be a bit of a pain in the ass to have here. But, yeah, there are no new Heartless designs, unfortunately. They're all going to be retreads of the Heartless from that we've already seen, like the hammers and the cars. Even that little demonic robot thing from the Tron world makes a comeback. That thing's the worst, because that's the only Heartless in the game that drops the Remembrance Crystals. So you have to beat them all if you want any hopes of getting the ultimate weapon. Alright, let's go. Limit Form, shabam, 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 shabam. There we go. Problem solved. We are the problem solvers. Alright, so before we proceed forward, let's go see where this leads. I'm assuming to a hidden item. Case in point, I was right.
It's over.
And There we go. Now we can go back to the front area as needed. And we also have to go down here. Let's see. Did we have to come down here? Oh, yes, we did. To get another item and to trigger this. Use powerful attacks to open the valves. Sorry, not waves. You'll need to open all of them at the same time. So, bust your ass to get them all going at the same time. Oh, wow. Usually it takes me like a minute or so to get my attacks up in sync. Basically, what you've now done is you've triggered a lot of the events proceed to go forward, and you've allowed yourself to progress through the deeper and darker parts of the cavern. The thing I have to say I'm not a fan of in comparison to the first game when it comes to this game is the fact that there isn't a lot of like platforming like there was in the first game. In the first game, you had to actually scale Hollow Bastion and the Cave of Wonders to investigate them, and like Tarzan's World, and you had to scale Oogie Boogie's Manor just to get to that save point. It was horrible, but you know what? It made it interesting. This game, with the exception of this element, is basically one room to the next room very easily, with only certain gimmicks or things that don't really line up. I don't think I was supposed to go there that early, but okay. Alright, we got more Heartless that we've seen. We're getting to the point where we're soon going to 100% all the Heartless, along with the Nobodies. Puzzle pieces we're almost done with, as you can see. That is Axel's. That is Axel's chest. Got it memorized. Believe it or not, I do not miss Axel, and I just screwed myself over, so now I gotta go back. Yay me! But you know what? That's a good thing. Say what you will about the first Kingdom Hearts game, but I appreciated that, like scaling Hollow Bastion and having to actually climb things and do things. Then Dream Drop Distance implemented it, and oh my lord, they broke Dream Drop Distance with the flow motion. Oh my lord. A lot of people say like the forums broke this game, but flow motion legit broke that game. You didn't even need glide or super or high jump to do things in that game. Like literally nothing. Nothing. You did not need any of those abilities in this game. In that game. And no, I actually do need the... I do need to ride the wind, I think. I believe I did. See, even this gimmick from Mulan Land came back. And you're going to get a ton of AP boost moving forward. You're going to get a ton of basically everything moving forward. Alright, and we got Dark Remembrance Map. Or Area of Remembrance Map, I don't recall. Let's get the sticker, puzzle piece, whatever. Like I said, I gave up trying to call them what they're supposed to be. Because what's the point of doing what they're supposed to be and then having the world just be like, no. No. I believe there is one more map we get here in the Radiant Garden. I still want to call it Hollow Bastion, but if I'm going to be screwing up and calling puzzle pieces stickers, I might as well keep calling this place Radiant Garden. There's the face of a Riku. There is the head of a Kairi. That is the face of a Roxas. There you go. We're almost done. 4 more pieces left to find. And they basically spoon feed them to you from this point on. In case you are wondering, I collected all of the puzzle pieces from off screen. Make sure I get everything. Yes, I did. I collected all the puzzle pieces and the items that I didn't collect off screen when I did because, well, honestly, do you guys really need me to show you how to get those? It's basically just using the abilities. A lot of the ones in The World That Never Was require you to glide. And, by the way, I need to clarify something. I made a bit of a mistake when I was discussing, the To Become One Keyblade. From my experience, I ruined, that for myself, as in, every time I use that Keyblade and change forms, I've gone to anti-form. What I should have also explained is that using that Keyblade is also an easy way to access the final form. Primarily because... Let's get it in there. Thank you, Goofy. Mainly because it negates all of the other forms, so you can only either get final form or anti-form. For me, anti-form was what I always got with it, no matter how many times I tried, so I would basically crapshoot my way to get final form. Which is not a bad thing if I do say so myself. Because I think that makes it more fun. Especially when it happens during a boss fight, which is usually when it happens for me. It's generally either in the Zigbar or Saïx boss fights when it happens for me. But can't always be lucky. What a perfect crotch shot for Sora. Good job, buddy. You work out with that friggin' outfit, dude. Let's use a tent. Restore everybody because obviously we need it. Because heading into this engine chamber is not the fun one. This is where those Tron Heartless start to show up again. Oh my god, and the friggin' book guys too. Do you remember those guys? The Heartless that carry the books and they whack you with them and conjure magic and crap. Those books are shields now. So when you try to attack them when they have the book in their hands, they'll just block every attack you throw at them. It's stupid. These guys haven't changed that much. But these Heartless are a harbinger of things to come because there are still some pretty devastating fights and challenges moving forward, and it's not just... Wow, that thing took out half my health just like that. That thing was crazy. But there are a ton of more challenges heading forward into this game that you might want to keep an eye out for. If we get lucky and that book guy doesn't show up, I'll be happy. I'll be excruciatingly happy, actually. Alright. Serenity Crystal. Nice. Ow. Luckily the wind doesn't, or the steam doesn't hurt you in this game. But still. Might be a scary proponent for you to get hit and to lose your attacking capabilities for a couple of seconds. And there we go. Problem solved. Another remembrance gem. Damn. All we need is the remembrance crystal. And speak of the devil, here you are. Hello. What are you, like Magnum Strafer or something along those lines? You're just a recolored Tron Heartless. Deal with it. Actually, I've noticed the only two worlds that don't have a Heartless character that had characters that were usually Heartless in them that appear are Agrabah and Halloween Town. I mean, the Pride Lands had those aerial knocker things and the shaman things. The cars came from Timeless River. Those wind guys, the wind guys did appear in Agrabah. But I don't want to leave Halloween Town by itself. Let me think. The hook bats were from Beast's Castle in Olympus. The air pirates were from Port Royal. The Tron guys are obviously from Tronland. Oh, I haven't seen a Land of the Dragons one either, actually, so... There you go, Nightmare Before Christmas and Mulan, the two least represented worlds here in the Cavern of Remembrance. Along with the other two that don't have Heartless in them, i.e. Winnie the Pooh and the Other World, which will not be mentioned, because I still have that fear that they're going to implement it. I know Ariel is a summon in Kingdom Hearts 3, but the last thing I need is needing another Little Mermaid world in Kingdom Hearts 3. Keep Ariel as a summon. I like that idea. My lord, I need Kingdom Hearts 3. I need that game so badly. But then again, I still have Birth by Sleep and Dream Drop Distance to play through for you guys, so that's good. Final Form, in case you don't know, is based on the mastery of the Keyblade. Oh, there's the Remembrance Crystal. I think that's everything then. I don't really have to fight any more Heartless, but I'm going to because I want to level up. The Final Form is based off of the ultimate powers of the Keyblade. Great at using both magic and attacking capabilities. It's not just the same with like Valor Form, where it's great at doing attacks, or Wisdom Form, where it's great at doing magic. This is the ultimate form. It drains your form, drains your drive gauge faster than most other forms, but is it worth it? Absolutely, it is the best form in the game, bar none. I was so excited when I found this form existed the first time back in like 2006, 2007. I had so much fun with it. And wow, we're almost level 80. GD, dude, GD. But yes, we now have basically everything we need. Oh, nope, did not mean to. Oh, okay, I missed the Heartless, apparently. And that did nothing. Ow, 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 ow. There we go. There we go, there we go, there we go. Lollipop, lollipop, a lollipop. A lollipop. A lollipop. Ow! Lollipop, ow! Lollipop, ow! Stop it! Thank you. Alright. Actually, no, there's one last thing we gotta get. You here. Is there another treasure thing around here? Yes, there is. Perfect. AP boost and Manifest Illusion. Nice. Let's keep going!